Around about 25 years ago, I had an old white t-shirt that was looking a little bit dilapidated, and I thought I'd do it up with a design of some kind, but I couldn't quite figure out what design I should use on an old white t-shirt, plain cotton, all 100% cotton t-shirt. So I thought about it for some time, and I thought, why not do something about music? And because I'd gotten into music in quite a big way, and I'd listened to a lot of rock groups and musicians from various backgrounds over the years, I thought I'd put a design together on this plain white t-shirt, do it up, make it look really interesting. And I designed the t-shirt, the front of it, about half of the front of the t-shirt, about 25 years ago, and I just gave up at the end because I'd running low on paint, I suppose. And 25 years later, after being at Noah, I heard this group of musicians playing on the guitar and the harmonica, and they inspired me in their own way to start work on finishing this t-shirt that I'd started 25 years before. I got it out of the cupboard and I started painting it and doing the whole of the back of the t-shirt, which I'd left empty, with a whole lot of my favourite groups that most influenced me over the years, that were mainly groups from the 60s, but they were also from the 70s and the 80s. Some fairly new and some that had disappeared, that were from all over the world, from New Zealand, where I'd grown up, and from Australia, which I'd visited briefly, and America, which used to play a lot of tunes on the radio with Wolfman Jack Show and others during the 60s, and Scotland, Donovan, among others, and Zachary Richard, who is from Louisiana, who I've gotten to in recent years. I thought I would trace the history of all these groups that I found most appealing, their music, as well as British groups like the Pretty Things and the Kinks, and a few Canadian groups such as the Guess Who and Gordon Lightfoot, who had a major impact on music and its development in recent years past, in the 60s and into the 70s onwards, as well as some of the more obscure groups that I really like the sound of, like the Hollywood Argyles, which originated by accident in Hollywood when they were looking for some music to join in with the times.